Now listen, Margo, I have been fighting with these guys to get like diner seating in here with little like diner tables.
Literally anything besides...
Because then it would keep it at like this level.
How many times do I have to tell this guy? It's not
it
Diner
would be
Kingdom.
nice.
It's Sofa Kingdom.
But we can make it look like a sofa, even though they're diner chairs, right?
But
Can
this
we
We
do
get a
that?
different sofa.
sofa's like... It's a brown leather sofa, and I don't need to say anything else about that.
With that said, cue the music.
Okay.
Welcome to the Sofa Kingdom Podcast with your host, Nelson.
Ian.
Ed.
And our very special guest, back for the umpteenth time,
Margo.
Thank you for joining us
Deep
today.
from the swamps of Loxahatchee.
That's true.
Yeah, she came with like a little straw hat, some overalls. We're like, you got to change. You can't wear overalls on the show. You're gonna chase away our fan base.
I mean, overall, you can't.
We have a fan base?
Yeah, there's 3 people,
No.
and they're all anti-overalls.
Only fans. Please.
Only fans, yes.
They hate.
Oh, wait. Hold on. So I can finish this podcast real quick.
Go for
Oh wow.
Body count. Only fans. High value man. That's it. We're done. Good job, guys.
That's it.
Is that not every podcast in
Thank
like
you
the
for
whole
joining
US
us
right now?
It
Annoying.
really is because
Oh my
Thanks,
God.
Andrew Tate.
that's exactly what it is.
Andrew
Everybody's
Tate.
trying to be the next Tate. So
Yep.
they're like, all right, they got rid of him. Who's gonna fill that void?
Oh no, he's out.
So I know, but like,
Is that a Romanian
Closet.
prison?
oh yeah,
Well,
no, they let him out. They had nothing to hold
they
him.
have nothing to hold him
Nothing
on.
to
There's
hold
no
him.
charges.
Money talks, man.
They just didn't like him. They thought he was an asshole, so they found a way to get him, and that's what they did.
They quite literally held him in hopes of finding something, and they had nothing to find.
He's a careful man.
Not to say that there isn't. We don't know this man's life or who he is or anything like that, but
We know he's a tool bag. That's all we know.
yeah.
Nelson, if you're doing sex trafficking, just say that.
I am not.
I don't know.
Now,
if that
Ian,
sounds
on
really
the other
weird.
hand,
I can't even get sex, let alone traffic.
I can get the traffic. It's just took me a long time to get here.
All right. That's because apparently there's a gas shortage going on right now. What the hell is this about?
Oh, the flooding from the last couple days.
One airport floods in Fort Lauderdale and I can't get gas.
Yeah, this
ridiculous.
is bullshit.
What the hell?
Yeah. What are we
I
doing?
don't understand this. I don't understand how that works. I never understand how gas is affected. Like a wave hits like an oil refinery in the Gulf, and all of a sudden, like
Yeah,
I'm paying
I don't know how much gas comes
$6 a gallon.
to us via airplane. Pretty sure it was by tanker.
I thought
So,
Joe Biden.
I don't
bought
know
it
what the fuck is
himself.
happening with
Well, it's
that.
just politics. They just do it on purpose.
I think they diverted the
That's probably a better
gas to
answer.
where it was needed because there was probably a lot of service and emergency vehicles. If there was a lot of flooding, as high it was, tow trucks, all those things that need gas in order to operate. You know, I'm trying to get to the beach, but you know what I mean? Like, fuck those guys with their flooded cars, you know?
Well, that's the thing about flooding. The beach comes to you.
So I'm going to ask you, because I didn't see it. I know for the damn sure Margo didn't see it.
There's no way she saw
But
it.
a
you
nerdy
gentlemen
movie,
went to
isn't it?
see.
It's dorky.
Oh, it is. The Mario Brothers
Super
cartoon.
Mario
Oh
Brothers.
God,
Yes,
definitely
yeah.
didn't see that.
It was fantastic.
But look, it's got an all-star cast. It's got
I
like
live in
Chris
it, though.
Pratt,
You live in
Jack
it?
Black. Oh, you live Mario Brothers?
Yeah, I'm like,
You live in the Mushroom Kingdom?
yeah.
All right.
I thought she was gonna.
Or
live
do you
like,
just find yourself like hopelessly attracted to hairy Italian men?
I am a hairy Italian man.
It's a me, a Margo.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close.
All right, fair enough. Anyway, the movie was fantastic. It was amazing. I went into it with no expectations, and it was weird to watch a movie that like you didn't need to know a plot, you didn't need a setup. Like you know who the hell Mario is. Just enjoy the damn movie.
Yeah, if you know Mario and you know Nintendo properties, it's just a good time. It doesn't always have to be something bigger than just an entertaining movie.
Yeah. What I
Yes.
find funny is that Jack Black is larger than life.
Yeah.
Any movie he goes into, like even if you didn't see it, like you could go online and watch like 20 other videos of Jack Black just doing funny ass shit in the name of sponsoring the Mario Brothers.
Yeah, he
movie.
killed it as Bowser. And he even sang a song. It was amazing.
What was it about? Because I mean, obviously, I've played the video game 35 years ago.
Yes.
But
Damn, you old.
Hell yeah.
Was Jesus on the second controller?
The pubes are gray. No, well,
Damn.
I mean, listen,
I'm just gonna sip my coffee.
they're in there.
I'll finish that if you don't want it.
Oh shit! yeah. So what was the plot?
What was it about? I mean, I don't because I know the
Literally, it
video
was-
game, but I don't know.
It was literally that. It was just like a love letter to the fans of Nintendo and the
Yeah.
people that played the game. Like
Mario
I
gets
mean, the
pulled through a
story-
tunnel. He lands in Mushroom Kingdom.
Okay.
They're in trouble, and he lends him a hand.
Yep.
That's
Bowser's
It's like a storyline.
Bowser's a dickhead.
Yeah, it's about as straightforward as a Mario Brothers storyline as
Well, there's
you
no
could get.
females in it, so it's not straightforward.
Nope. Peach actually does a great job.
Oh,
Yep.
She does,
okay.
yeah. Anna
Princess
Taylor-Joy
Peach. I don't
plays
remember.
Princess Peach.
Now here's the thing about Princess Peach.
Of course.
Okay? Everybody always questions why is she locked up in Koopa's castle? She's dating
know,
Mario,
ask Andrew Tate.
right? And then he's always got to rescue her in every single video game. I mean, I think King Koopa is
Every time-
actually the side piece.
Every time he
Listen,
gets
his name is
to
Bowser.
he gets to the end of the castle, and magically she's at another castle.
Yeah, what's going on here, Princess Peach?
They even make a joke about that in the movie.
Oh, yeah,
It's
they
just-
do. Yeah.
it's- She gets captured an awful lot. It's suspicious.
As it should be. I mean,
I always thought Luigi got the short straw too. Like Mario would, they're all going after Princess Peach. Obviously, Luigi's player 2. Mario gets all the play though.
You're talking with meat in your mouth.
Usually, that's how it goes. I thought you'd be able to completely understand me.
Okay, well, that is the only reason that I can understand
I
you.
was about
is
to
because
say, yeah.
I don't think I've heard your voice otherwise.
Exactly. I usually only speak with meat in my
Yeah.
mouth, so
well, that took a turn.
At least it's light colored this time.
that's true.
Yeah, for those that don't
Less
watch
salty.
the video, Ian is often eating while talking.
I am.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it is highly requested by one person.
Yeah. There's one guy that donates to the show.
Yeah,
that
one
likes-
guy
that
in
likes
the
my
gym, and he's
video.
always like, "Hey, I watched the other episode, and I didn't see any food on the table." I was like, "I'm really sorry about
ser-
that, Bear."
Are you joking or is there really
Oh no,
a guy?
it's a real
There's
guy.
really a guy.
It is
Yeah.
a real man. He was a burly, big, muscular man who was always like, "How come there wasn't as much food on the table this episode?"
Yeah.
At least he's doing it in person and like.
Oh
not-
yeah, oh, yeah.
Margo wants to meet him.
I,
You know what?
I thought about it, but it sounds more like he
I've
likes
heard
to.
that that's
I didn't know.
actually a thing. Like people that are like really fit that date people that are really unfit, and then they force them to eat so they can live
I think Margo has
vicariously
a
through
story.
them.
Oz story? Oz
we have-
story? Did I tell you how old I was? Oz story? My whole life?
We have a
Go
hand
for
up.
it.
We have a hand up.
Go for it.
I can't. No,
touched
I don't. I
something.
mean, I don't have a specific story. It's just like everyone in my DMs is like a 22-year-old ripped weightlifter guy, and I'm like, please leave me alone. I like old dad bod guys.
That sounds terrible.
And everyone's like, oh, that's bullshit. No, I really do.
Can you send some of those young 22-year-old
Yes, I
guys?
can.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
In
No, but it
Ian's
is.
direction.
I think what it is when you're so controlled and you're on top of your diet all the time and you're working out all the time and you're in really
miserable.
good shape. No, you see a thicker person and you're like, oh, that's like a vacation. Like I can relax around them. Like I'm more impressive to somebody who's not as in shape.
Right.
So I
It
think
looks like an
that's-
all-you-can-eat sushi buffet.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but
I
no,
wouldn't say fishy.
But I've definitely
Maybe.
heard of it as like a fetish, and it's definitely out there. Like because there are
yeah.
channels of people that just eat food, right?
Yep.
Have you seen
Mukbang.
these?
Yeah.
I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
Is it
yeah.
mukbang?
Mukbang.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mukbang.
and they just. I don't
Sorry.
understand the
Yep.
fascination. I actually find it disgusting to
I
watch
can't.
other people eat.
Depends what they're eating.
Yeah, I have I have misophonia. Like I can't listen to people chew. Yeah,
So
I
it
can't.
just what does it aggravate you, or does it like touch a nerve?
It,
like
it makes me like
I can't watch
I'm
people-
gonna throw up.
really.
Yeah, and it makes me
So it makes
angry.
you physically ill.
Yeah, it makes me like gag a little bit, which is the only thing that does.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm coming in hot today. And you know what? It's been a long time.
yeah.
That's probably why. I'm sorry.
I just can't watch people chew with their mouth open. That's like
Yeah, I can't listen
Yeah,
to the
like,
chewing though.
I find it annoying, but it doesn't make me like physically ill or angry or anything like that. I'm just like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah, it
chew
makes
with
me
your
like
mouth shut.
angry and
It's just
sick.
not
And
at
then
the
there's
same
other
time.
people that are like, put that ASMR microphone next to you so I can hear you chewing.
yeah, and
Yeah.
eat this bowl of oatmeal like in the microphone.
yeah,
I
it,
can't.
it just goes to show you the different spectrums of
How do you feel, Nelson? Okay, he's angry,
people.
so it is Mr. Funny.
No, not angry as more as I'm like,
Look how
what's
thick
going
this
on?
piece is. That's why I
He
picked this
really found a thick piece of meat.
He
He
So-
showed me that up here, but he showed me something else down
one.
there.
Yeah. That was not as thick.
Yeah. Equally as grainy though.
Equally as
Yeah.
good. Jesus.
It's aged. It has aged well.
So here's Nelson trying to steer the ship back into a different direction than
You
his
would be a sailor.
So anyway,
and meat. I don't know.
So anyway, me and Ed recommend take your kids to the Mario movie.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
worth all the hype.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. We did see. I know again, not to alienate Margo.
I don't even know why I'm here.
Because we're gonna.
They just invite me for no.
No.
reason.
Oh, you'll find out why.
Oh God.
You have you have purpose.
I asked you guys to tell me ahead of time what we're talking about, and now I'm gonna be surprised. It's scary.
We just all watched the trailer for a movie, and I'm not really a big horror person. Apparently, neither is Margo. Eddie and Ian tend to like some of these things a little more.
I do.
What was the name of the movie?
Talk to me.
Talk to me. It looked like at first glance like a Key and Peele kind
Yes.
of a
Yes.
psychological thriller, but
In
it's
the
an
style
actual.
of Nope and
The
them.
the image on the trailer clearly
Us, not them.
is taken from Jordan Peele
Yeah.
from his style of images, but it is a little newer, I would say, in horror. It's not quite something I've seen before.
Yeah.
It's almost
clickbaity. Kind of clickbaity.
It's almost Ouija board esque.
Yeah.
Okay.
In terms of what the movie looks like.
I was getting some monkey's paw vibes because it's like a hand on the
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
It's like stuck in a fixed position. I was like, oh.
Because of that movie,
Yes.
I never wish or like hope for anything because I'm always like, oh, if I get this thing, some other shit's gonna hit the fan. Like my whole life since I was a kid, and I'm so
The
freaked out
monkey's
by it.
paw scared the shit out of me as
Yeah.
a kid.
Yeah,
Just
as a
that,
kid,
just that
I
uncertain.
didn't
when,
like that.
when is
banging
karma
at the
coming
door.
for the thing of why I got what I wanted?
No, it was always the
Right.
Ouija board for me. That's the one game thing that when I was a
Ouija
kid,
board
I was
story.
like, it's fucking spooky.
Oh, I've done numerous.
And my
Ouija boards
mother,
in my
being
life.
super
Ouija board
religious,
story
Yeah.
was
is
like, the
terrifying.
only way to get rid of a Ouija board is to bury it in the backyard in holy water. And like, she would legitimately, like, that
How
is the
did you
devil's
know
game.
that?
Wait a minute. You can't. You burying it in holy water, like, and then.
No, so you bury it in a cloth.
Got it.
Sprinkle holy water,
making
put
shit
it
up
in
now.
the dirt. And no, oh, listen, I can
How do
bring
you
her
know that this
in here because
works?
Okay, in the Puerto Rican culture, I don't know if you
Okay,
really
here we go.
know that there's a lot
If you're
of
Puerto Rican and you're listening, feel free to chime in.
yeah.
In the comments.
yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah,
called
no, they'll know
I
about
think
it.
yeah.
his mom just told him a story and he still believes
white
it.
magic and black magic. It's like
That's
brujas.
racist.
Brujas. No.
Yeah, exactly.
It's accurate. Yes. And it's like there are
Which magic costs
there's
more?
a little bit of witchcraft. Like, you know, we believe in the little hex bags for good luck. We believe in like little voodoo doll stuff, lighting
I
the
also have a voodoo doll story.
candles. I'm sure you do.
Does this involve a chupacabra foot at all?
Oh, no chupacabra foots. And the chupacabra is Puerto Rican, not Mexican. So take that back, Mexico.
Is it Chupacabra
They-
Puerto Rican?
It originated the
In-
story
Oh,
from Puerto Rico.
okay.
Despite,
It is
despite what the
found in
movie
both.
that's coming out soon shows.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but in the vein of that, like besides a Ouija board, do you guys have any superstitions or anything that you were told as a child by your parents, like
Bloody
this is how
Mary?
you handle this?
Or
I think
Bloody
everyone knows
Mary.
Bloody
Bloody
Mary.
Mary.
Yeah.
I never
Mirror?
believed any of it. I mean, I've never
No,
been.
I
Yeah,
had
never,
a firm.
never believed any of it, but also never went to test it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was never that guy that's like, I'm in the mirror like, Candyman. Mm-mm.
I
That's
think
as far as I go. That's as far as I go.
I think the only thing that ever freaked me out is that I never like believed in ghosts or anything like that. But my cousin just told me, you know, we're all made of energy, and energy can be neither created nor destroyed. It can only change form. I was like, oh, cool. So
correct.
there's ghosts.
Okay.
So
You're right.
Yeah. No, but
That
so
last
then-
fart as you die, that's your soul just seeping out.
okay.
Wow.
I'll make sure that.
Thank you, Ian. I
problem.
appreciate it.
If it's a burp, you go to heaven.
Okay. Okay.
That's how you differentiate.
So this is the
That's how you-
mythology that
That's how you.
Ian
That's
is passing along.
His mom told
Yes,
him.
yeah, that's how
Before you go to hell,
That's
if
how you differentiate whether they were a good or a bad man. You know?
I mean,
If
that
they
was.
die and they, that's. Oh, he was good. He was
Yeah.
good.
I mean, there was the other one, like
Oh shit! He lived a bad life. He was a.
Oh, poor
What
bastard.
if
He
he's
was a
like in a,
dishonest
what if
man.
he's in a handstand?
I never thought of that. He's in a hand. Shit.
there is an except that's limbo. You go to limbo.
Yes, you go to purgatory for
I
that.
can't. And limbo is, I
Purgatory.
can't do
Yeah.
limbo.
Well, then you haunt the
Not
building
flexible.
you're in forever.
Yeah. There was the other one in Brooklyn, like if you stepped on the line, step on the crack,
Yeah.
break your mother's back.
Yeah.
Like you ever.
Yeah, I remember the sidewalk one. Yeah.
So when you got
just
mad,
dodging.
Ian, did you ever just like find
Just-
the?
Yeah, my mom
Sidewalk
grounded me,
with
so
all
I'm
the
just
cracks.
stomping on the track.
That also
Take
sounds like
this.
an OnlyFans thing.
Yeah. You brought OnlyFans up a lot. Is there something you want to tell us?
No, I just it's embedded.
pull
in
the
my,
trigger? Is it
No,
up and running?
hell no.
Oh,
hell no. Nobody wants to see this fupa. I think being attracted to a hobbit is like bestiality in some states.
It's borderline bestiality,
The camera
borderline
zooms in
pedophilia.
on Ian.
You could cash in on the Lord of the Rings crowd. I mean,
could.
you really.
Yeah.
With my feet, for sure.
The
Oh my
One
God.
Ring and the little hobbitses, and they are hairy like a
Oh,
troll.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I mean,
Is
You
it
could be
really
given hobbit foot-
hobbitses?
hobbit foot-
hobbitses.
Is that a word?
It is
It
hobbitses.
is.
Gollum coined it.
Wow.
It is, yeah.
Didn't know that.
You'd
Well,
be
I
given
mean,
like Middle Earth hobbit foot
Is,
jobs.
is Gollum reliable for a source of anything?
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe.
He was around for a long time.
He
bro.
also tries
was
to
around for a
kill
long time.
everybody around him.
Yeah, well, if you get around the ring, well, I know he does just try to kill you.
So I mean, Gollum and Margo share a lot of common.
I was gonna
ground
say.
there. Like she also tries to kill all her friends.
And
in
I'm a
jujitsu
liar.
Class. And
I know I'm a liar.
so, what would you say your precious is? What's your one ring?
You don't
That-
want to know that.
Yeah. Please keep their one.
That was a
ring.
contemplation of
My
like,
mom
no,
lives
I'm
with
not
me now
saying
and she
that.
cleans
No,
my
I-
closet. I'm not going to tell anybody.
I
Exactly,
can't,
yeah.
can't
The
go.
one ring is hidden right now
Yeah, I actually have a friend that I won't say her name.
in the Great
But-
Forest.
She said she wanted to move to New Zealand to live there and like live around where the Lord of the Rings are, and I'm just like, I mean, have you thought this plan through?
Exactly. There's no hobbits there.
Yeah, like it's a theme park.
You're gonna be
basically.
living like in the middle of nowhere in New Zealand.
But you know, people are fucking.
Well, I
strange,
mean, they're
man.
gonna do a couple more movies, so it might be busy again soon.
Yeah.
I mean, the show. I mean, despite what Shane says.
First of all, my brother's name is Shay.
Shane. Yeah, Shane.
Not Shay.
I mean, listen. So when we're talking about Shane and the Lord of the Rings, he really hates it for no reason.
I don't
at
think it's as
all.
bad as he says it is, but
No.
yeah, it's just it's
I
just
didn't
not
even
as
know
good
that
as
you had a brother.
yeah.
Have you not met him?
He's like me except
better,
straight.
Okay.
better, just better in every way. Just
Yeah.
better.
Taller.
Kind of like when you meet me and
Not
Eddie,
taller.
you're like Nelson and then Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, it's like-
Shay and then Ian. You know
It's
what
like
I
the
mean?
primordial twin that kind of made it.
Yeah.
Like like twins, Danny DeVito and
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, and I'm Danny DeVito.
Like you're- yeah, we were talking
Don't
about
why
that
you
the
got
other
your
day
meat
too.
on my leg?
Let it marinate for a while.
So greasy. It's so greasy.
Oh my god!
It's marinating
I'm
right
half
now.
Jewish. Nobody wants to hear me chew.
Speaking of the Penguin, Danny DeVito, huh? See what I did there?
Oh,
They're
good.
bringing back the Penguin from the Batman movie to
Yep.
give him his own
Colin Farrell,
Yeah,
show. it
I'm
looks
not-
like.
I don't
under like
understand that.
50 pounds of prosthetics.
I don't
Yeah.
understand.
But
that.
it looks like they're trying to make like a Sopranos, basically.
Yes, it looks very
show.
mafia-esque.
Yeah.
Do you honestly think that the Penguin is a strong enough villain to have his own show? I mean,
I mean,
It freaked me out.
yeah,
who wants this?
yeah. I think it definitely.
That was my
it
favorite
can
Batman,
be.
and I'm not a
Really?
big
Well, it
Batman
had
fan,
Michelle
but that
Pfeiffer
was-
too.
Okay.
Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman was
Michelle
fantastic.
Pfeiffer, that white gold.
It's true.
No, she's my favorite Catwoman
love
of
her.
all the Catwomen.
Yeah.
But yeah, it had a great cast. It was Danny DeVito as the Penguin, Michelle Pfeiffer. You had Jack Nicholson that played the Joker. Those were all the Tim Burton Batman.
That was
the
a
original
that was a
ones.
good
I mean,
category.
the-
out of all the Catwomen.
The Penguin trailer, it actually looks good. I didn't think it was going to be a legit trailer because I never heard of the channel, but you had played it, and it looked actually like a really good, nice little crime thriller kind of thing.
I mean, more power to him. I just watched Colin Farrell in that the Banshees of Inisherin. Yeah, he was
Never
in a
heard of it.
It's an Irish movie. It was nominated for an Oscar.
Really?
Yeah, it was funny. It was goofy.
Is it a musical?
It is not a musical, so you can see it.
Okay.
I was gonna say I'm not going to see that. if
It's
a
kind of
musical.
it's kind of like a extremely dark.
No, Ian's the only one
sad
here that
Irish
likes
comedy.
musicals. That's why you got to ask
Oh,
every now
yes,
and then.
I love.
I just
musicals.
realized why you gave me a piece of meat
Why?
because you probably get paid for that if I'm chewing it.
Maybe.
Sorry, go on.
I was
Eddie
just
has a
letting it
little
marinate on your
meat
thigh,
eater
that's all.
counter at the
Go on. Back to Penguin.
corner there.
Yeah.
Every time she says meat, just like ding,
Yeah.
ding. And
I want a
and
clutch.
people got to take a drink, a shot of something for every time Margo says meat.
I am not responsible for killing people.
The
Alcohol
penguin
poisoning.
just seems like something that it's here.
Can
we
you
have
imagine
it.
if we did this and I was drinking?
You want a beer?
We could do that?
No. Then I'd be burping into the microphone.
Well, you could have
I'd
it.
probably get paid for that too.
You could have it.
She's like, you really are
I
fixated
don't-
on getting paid
I don't.
for
yeah.
eating feet.
Have you seen
drinking.
inflation? Have you
Gas
seen
is
the gas
pretty
prices?
high. Yeah. And apparently we can't get any.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah,
you know, we're at a
gas
loss.
is short.
We're saving
Fupas
money.
are expensive.
They're hard to maintain, fupas.
Yeah.
The right amount of fupa.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You don't want to go too much. You don't want to.
No, if it sags down a little, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Do you,
Yeah,
do you
'cause then it-
tan it?
then
Do
it-
you
then
spend
it-
time tanning fupa?
Then
Yeah.
it stops
Okay,
becoming a
alright.
fupa and it becomes a gunt.
Yeah, that's about what I have.
And please don't make me break that word down.
That's what I call it all the time, and people
you
have no
guys
idea what I'm
figured-
saying.
Oh,
A
man.
gunt?
Yeah.
I thought I was the only human being. Wow.
You are so not special. I have to remind you that every
I thought I was
time
the only human being
You know,
that said
I'm
gunt.
just going to let you guys.
while you drink your
Explain.
puke coffee.
She sees
Damn it, I forgot.
She sees it.
Can you do this in the microphone?
Absolutely not.
10 minutes from now, Nelson's going to be.
Wait, are
some
we
water.
after this or?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Didn't know what you meant.
Yeah, well, you know.
I didn't know
There's layers. There's layers. To
Okay.
it.
So that Mario, huh?
We're never coming back to
We're
Mario.
not. I'm
We're never
sorry.
coming back to it.
I told you I was going to ruin this from the beginning.
Yeah. We started with Mario, but we're just never
No,
coming back.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but
that's
we
not the way
prefer it
works.
that way. We prefer it that way.
I don't think that the Penguin can stand on his own. It's like a villain that no one asked for that
Okay,
movie.
now, did you ever watch the show Gotham?
I have not.
Okay, so if you did watch it, you would actually probably have a different change of mind there, because one of the main characters in that show was the Penguin, and the kid that played the Penguin, the actor, fucking delivered. He really made the show as big as it was, I think, as far as playing the villain was concerned. There wasn't really no Batman. It was just based on Gordon, the commissioner. So it was basically like a police series, and they were all just dealing with street-level Batman villains in that capacity.
I don't know, man. It's just like fucking. I don't know. It just seems like a weak ass. I don't know, man.
What's your favorite villain of any movie of all time?
Oh my god.
I just-
Oh
Okay,
my
I got it.
God.
I got
I just
it.
wanted you all to think
got
about
it.
it and shut up.
Commodus
Never
from
heard
Gladiator.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Joaquin
Have you ever
Phoenix's
seen
role.
Gladiator with Russell Crowe?
Parts of it, I think. But it's,
I mean,
Commodus was maniacal. He was a fucking coward.
he smothered his
He
father.
was a fucking
Oh.
deviant. He was just one of the nastiest.
He was
villains.
a sister banger.
Yeah,
He was a sister
Oh.
banger.
deviant.
Yep. Yeah, you covered it. You covered it.
And then like at the very end of the movie, he's like, "I'm gonna fight the gladiator," and he's talking to him. And you're like, "Oh shit, I can't believe he's gonna fight the best fighter here in this whole movie." And then he just stabs him,
Oh yeah,
like,
makes
right-
him bleed out a little.
just stabs.
And this
him.
isn't
It's
a
like-
spoiler alert if you haven't fucking
Yeah, I
seen
mean,
Gladiator yet.
yeah, it's all.
You're 30 years.
And then
Is
they,
he from Florida?
yes, he is.
Yeah.
And then they
It's
cover
the
it up.
sister thing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was out there and he's fighting. It was just an all around my favorite villain in any movie.
Hannibal Lecter.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Anthony
Ooh,
Hopkins.
okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
the
Good
Silence of the Lambs version, not the other renditions. But yeah,
Good one.
that's what I'm gonna go with.
But why him? What about that villain?
Just intelligent, extremely unsettling. The entire time he's on the camera, you're just like, ew, like, and you can't look away.
Yeah, yeah.
And just the way he broke out. Well, no, not a spoiler. If you haven't seen it, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
There's no spoilers for movies that are 20
that are
years
20
old.
years
Yeah, the way he broke out of the cage, the way he
We-
gets out of the cage is
Yeah.
just.
Yeah. We're in the
No
wrong
one saw it coming.
demographic.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
about
We're
you,
showing our
Margo?
age. We're dating ourselves.
Me? I had no idea. I just asked the question because I thought that you guys would have to think for a minute.
Come on, you gotta have some
It was a
villain
good question.
in any show or movie that you've seen that you liked.
The problem is I like comedy movies. I don't really like villainous.
There are villains in comedy movies. Have you not seen
Why
Happy
is he
Gilmore?
feeding me?
Have you not seen Happy
Happy
Gilmore?
Gilmore.
Okay.
Of
What's
course.
the
Shooter McGavin.
Shooter McGavin. Pew pew, right? That's a fucking villain. Ben Stiller. He's like, you are gonna make these sweaters. You know what I mean? That's a fucking villain right there. He's like, Grandma wants time out. Like, what? I forget the line.
She says my fingers hurt. He goes, well, now your back's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
'Cause you just pulled landscaping. Dude.
That's it. I mean, great comedy villain.
Oh my God.
Ben Stiller in Dodgeball.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
What the fuck
Yeah.
is his name? Oh my god.
Such
Oh,
a
I
good
can't
movie.
think of. He owns Globo Gym. I
Yeah.
can't think of his name.
Ooh, how about Seabass from Dumb and Dumber?
Yes.
Yes. see?
There we go.
All right, so there are some comedy villains. Zoolander. What's Will Ferrell's character?
Oh,
Mugatu.
Mugatu.
Am I on crazy pills? I say that way too often.
Yeah, come on. That hair and the whiteness of his
Yeah.
skin with the white hair and then the black eyeliner.
I guess comedies do have
it's
good villains in
perfection.
them.
But for as odd as the clothing and all that was in that movie, that's essentially real life now. I mean, every runway thing, you're like, what the fuck are these people doing?
Yeah.
This makes no sense at
Trying to be
all.
Well, some of the high-end like European fashion shows, it's not even reality. It's not like what they're wearing out there. It's like wait a minute, what, or what they're not wearing out there.
Right.
Well,
That's
I
true.
think they try to be creative and be wild and crazy on the runway, and then they have like a toned down version of all the clothes that they sell in stores. And
Yeah,
the
but
poorest people buy them.
some, it's like
that's true.
it is true. The most
That's
broke
true.
people buy designer clothes.
Yeah, you're right.
yes, yeah, you're absolutely
Got no
right.
job, but I still fly.
Yeah.
What about you, Ed? What about your villain?
Legally Blonde.
No.
Reese Witherspoon.
No.
Mhm. Yes. Sandra Bullock in any movie ever.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking the first Saw movie.
Okay. All right. Jigsaw.
I think
from Saw
just
1.
that kind of ending where he gets up off the floor throws you so off at the end of the movie. You're like, this changes the entire way the movie is being seen because the man is literally in the room
paid for this.
the whole time that everything is happening.
It was one of the best twists in any horror movie ever.
He's getting paid. He's getting paid for feeding me.
Oh, my bad.
And he knows I'm a fat bitch, so I'll eat it.
All right. What about the worst villain? Like the villain that you could easily defeat. And I'll help you guys out.
Okay. Weakest villain in a movie ever. Okay.
Lord Voldemort gets killed by a baby. First fucking movie.
First of all, he wasn't killed by a baby.
He got killed by a fucking baby.
Technically, the mother used old magic, and that's what killed him.
Come on, man.
But he had to go over to what? The baby.
Listen. They don't even say his name.
I thought of a good villain.
It's he who should not be named.
Because he's a joke.
People-
He's a joke.
People using your name.
Well, no. If you use his name, he would know where you were at, and he would get you.
right.
Oh,
He was essentially the boogeyman.
But all you had to do was hold up a baby, and then he would die.
I mean,
So weakest
right.
fucking
Well,
villain
I mean,
ever.
if
All right.
you find a
I mean, if
baby
you go by
whose
that
mother
logic.
sacrifices their life for the baby, well, then yes.
Okay, so
But that just shows how.
What about
how
Dracula? You
weak-
just open a fucking window.
how weak he is.
hold on. Open a window. How the fuck? He's not allergic to fresh
He
air.
turns
Like,
into a bat.
Yeah. Yeah.
he's
yeah.
not gonna fly through the window compulsively.
You're talking about sunshine. He needs sunshine.
Sunshine.
I got your back.
He's weak against the
Okay,
sun.
just because you're pale and you don't understand.
Listen. What if you open a window at night?
Do you want a shovel
Yeah,
to go with
kinda.
your pale skin?
Oh,
Where are you keeping the shovel?
Man. All right, what's your weak villain?
My weak villain? I don't know. I mean, out of a movie, it would either be the guy that tried to play Eddie Brock in Spider-Man 3. Whatever the fuck, yeah.
Oh, from that 70s show?
Yeah, the guy that was smaller than Tobey Maguire.
Oh
and I was
my
like,
God,
you're
yeah.
not Eddie Brock.
I gotta look
You're
him
not.
up. Yeah, yeah.
Or Jesse Eisenberg attempting to play fucking Lex Luthor. That they were both
No,
pathetic.
that was a bad.
They were
That was a
pathetic.
bad
They were
portrayal
bad.
of
They were
Lex
bad
Luthor.
villains. They're just
Yes, yes, I agree.
Yeah,
Bad.
that was pretty rough.
Topher Grace.
Yeah.
Even his name is fucking weak.
Who names their kid Topher?
People
I had
that
no idea.
obviously don't think he's gonna grow up and play Eddie Brock.
Sounds like a turtle.
All right, what about you? And you can use comedies if you like. What is a bad movie villain?
Yeah.
You could say like the lady from Devil Wear Prada. You know,
I'm not that gay.
I am.
debatable.
No. I don't really know, but I thought of another good villain, the little girl in Orphan.
We.
Oh yes.
That girl's creepy as
When she
shit.
turned out she
Yeah.
was like 40 or
Yeah.
some shit.
That's
So-
me.
Her teeth were
So
all
you saying
Come in short?
Annie, the orphan Annie.
No, the
Is-
movie
that's-
Orphan.
No, the movie
Wow,
Orphan.
she was the protagonist in that movie.
Well, you know the original Annie?
Annie?
What?
Ed,
No, no one's saving
Did you come here in a covered wagon? What the?
I did. I rode a small bus here.
Isn't that like an 80-year-old movie?
Streetcar Named Desire is pretty good.
I'm trying not to
was
chew
good.
into the mic. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Ed,
Even though Ian's getting paid for it.
I got nothing right now.
you got nothing on the
For
weak
weak
villain
villains?
side?
Nothing.
No
nothing
shitty
that's coming
villains.
to mind at the
What
moment.
about the guy from Invincibles with the tracksuit? You ever see?
I haven't finished it.
What?
What about what's the what's the guy's name from Shrek?
Oh,
little cartoon?
Farquaad.
Oh,
Lord
Farquaad. Yes. Yeah. Actually, you have a astounding resemblance to Lord
Well,
Farquaad.
that's why I mentioned it.
She actually came with her own horse too.
Yeah, I have short man syndrome.
Pretty much anybody in that Iron Fist show on Netflix, that sucked.
never seen Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Never seen that.
No, well, I mean, you could say the villains were more interesting than Iron Fist, but those I don't know if those were weak villains.
Was that
The whole show was
an
just
anime?
No, it was a Marvel show.
He's talking about Iron Fist.
Oh, the Iron Fist.
Yeah, it sucked.
Get the fuck out of here. Iron Fist was a good
It was a
ass
pile of
movie.
shit, the
Do you
whole
know who the main villain of the first season was?
Captain Weak Sauce. The whole show should have been fucking canceled from start to finish.
Captain Weak Sauce.
I got half an episode into that bitch, and I was like, I can't fucking do this.
Yeah.
I can't do this to myself.
Hold on a
I'd
second.
rather read the Bible.
You're full of shit.
Better
Oh,
villains.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. The whole
Harold-
Catholic Church. is better than
David
that.
Oh, yeah.
Wenheim from The Lord of the Rings. Huh?
From Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah. He played Harold Meacham.
Who? Harold Meacham. Oh, how could I?
He played an evil billionaire. He played an evil billionaire.
Ed, how could I forget the fucking Emmy award-winning role of Harold Meacham in Iron Fist? My God.
Now,
Oh.
Dustin did just pull the worst villain of the show.
I did.
I was thinking of the actual martial artists on the show.
Yeah, there
The
was
people you actually had to physically fight.
Yeah.
Not the fucking boardroom guy.
Listen, Harold Meacham, he was a dastardly billionaire.
The Power Rangers had some good villains in it. That was a good
Did
show.
they really, though?
They did, though.
The Power Rangers, name one good villain.
What's the blue guy's name? The blue tiger guy with the fucking wings. He was Rita's like bitch. Rita's little bitch boy.
I don't know.
What was his name? Someone's gonna know his fucking name and say it. Shay's gonna know his name and then give a shit about it. I'm not googling nothing.
He does not want to open up his phone.
He was a blue face. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
things
yeah.
on there I can be
There's
terminated
a
for.
lot
Yeah.
of questionable activity
Yeah,
on
there is. There
Google
is. There really
search
is.
bar. So
Yeah,
he
my
doesn't
Google
wanna
search
add-
bar, my Instagram like feed is fucked. It is fucked. if an FBI agent scrolled through my
Scary is I'm
Instagram
probably on there.
a couple times, yeah. There's some Hobbit feed on there. Don't worry.
Uh-huh.
But no, I just
So
You
you're
did put the donuts
not
away,
on board
right?
with Harold Meacham. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm watching my dog.
Oh no, they're
He's
in a
counter
box.
height.
They're in a box.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I've noticed there is no way to hide food from that dog. That's why
Yeah.
I secured it in the back room
Yeah.
over here.
That's bar counter height.
Yeah.
How many donuts do you think you could get on your ding dong, Nelson?
No comment.
No
Do you
comment?
have those little dots, the little ones?
Talking
Dippin' dots?
talking about the dog again. So,
Don't you change
how
subject?
much food does that dog eat?
4.2 pounds of meat a day.
Meat.
Shit,
Meat.
Yes, meat.
Jesus.
it's a very healthy
Pork,
looking dog, though.
deer meat, chicken, bunch of organs, bones.
So, do you prepare the dog's food yourself?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, I cut everything up, I bag it up and freeze it.
Yeah. I knew another guy who did that.
Walking through the house and I can just see his head just
Yeah.
above the counter.
I would bring
that's
him in
a
here if it wasn't for the food.
Absolute monster. Look at that thing.
Oh, that's great. So, all right, another trailer that we've seen that looks like absolute dog shit. Demeter.
Oh, last
Oh,
voyage.
whoa. All right,
It looks
we
like
have to agree to
dog
disagree.
shit.
No, we have to agree to disagree on this one.
Okay,
this
all right.
movie actually looks
Well, I mean, if you
interesting.
want to talk bad villains, you're a vampire on a boat and you're gonna kill all the humans' food source.
Yeah.
You're gonna run out of humans.
Yeah.
It's a dumb fucking
Yeah.
move.
And you got wings, so why don't you just fucking fly to dry ground and hunt over there, asshole? No,
You can't
Dracula's
raid
trapped on a
humans
boat.
For more meat?
Listen, do you know the wing speed, the average like flying speed of a vampire going full speed? I don't know it. Do you know it?
I
don't
do.
fucking know it.
Absolutely.
What is it?
It's whatever Dracula can fly at.
Yeah, because if Dickhead is flying across the Atlantic Ocean, the sun comes up, he's fucked. He's
I mean,
fucked.
he
what I'm
has the
saying.
wingspan
Open a window.
of a pterodactyl, right? So how far can the pterodactyl?
No, he doesn't. Pterodactyls are fucking huge. What are you talking about?
A baby pterodactyl.
Okay, what's the average wing? What's the average flight speed of that?
I don't know. They're extinct, Ian. How the fuck do you want me to find out?
No fucking idea.
All I know is that
Anyway, the movie looks actually intriguing. It
yeah,
looks
if you like
intriguing.
dog shit. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. If you like dog shit, this
Motherfucker
movie.
this guy liked Iron Fist. Listen, read a book. Bram Stoker's Dracula. The Demeter is the ship that brought Dracula from Transylvania to England. He needed to bring all his shit. He couldn't fly over as a bat carrying all his belongings.
Right.
That's not how it works.
Right. Yeah. So.
Dracula
Was he
doesn't fly
trans from
coach.
Transylvania?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
So who
That's where they
wrote?
started.
Who wrote
Okay,
the
that's what
book?
I thought.
Bram Stoker.
Oh, they were into dog shit then.
I guess, yeah. Listen, man, it's a classic.
600 pages of what?
It's more than 600.
Dog shit.
It looks interesting.
No.
Things you guys find entertaining.
Yo, yes. Thank you. Thank you. No, Interview with a Vampire was a fantastic vampire movie. That was a great movie. No, you didn't like it?
No, yeah. Kirsten Dunst
No, Kirsten
Yes.
Dunst.
Was
She was a
14.
child.
Child Kirsten Dunst.
14.
Brad Pitt.
made out with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I wish
yeah.
I was 14.
I thought-
you know?
You wish you were 14 now.
I do. I do.
No, it was name
Reverse
another
vampire.
vampire movie that you guys liked.
That I like.
It's like a
Yeah.
dyslexic human centipede.
Bram Stoker's Dracula with Keanu Reeves.
So not Demeter.
And-
You like the story of
The
Dracula
Demeter
on
was
land.
in it. The Demeter
On
was in
land,
it.
right? Not in the
No,
boat.
the Demeter was in the movie though.
Right, but he was on land, right?
Because they don't tell the fucking story of the Demeter.
Because
You
it's
know he gets on the
dog
boat,
shit.
and you know that the Demeter pulls into London Harbor with everybody dead on it. They don't tell you what happened to him.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we didn't want to hear it.
Right, exactly. You know why they started Star Wars with episode
Oh my god.
4? Because the first 3 movies were dog shit. And then when they made those 3 movies,
because George
everybody
Lucas,
was like, why did we
George
make these
Lucas
movies?
didn't know he was greedy then. He didn't know. He was a young man with a dream.
Right.
I'm going to create something, and it
Yeah.
became a monster.
So do you want to also
Now we
read a
have
book
Andor.
about Dracula's childhood?
Yes.
When he was a normal person?
Yes. I want to... Never mind. I ain't saying it. Nope, I ain't saying it. I almost said it.
you did?
I almost said something bad. I almost said
Okay,
something.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it involved Transylvania. I wasn't going to say
Okay.
it. I wasn't going to
Do we know the backstory of?
Dracula? Yes, we do.
Go
I
for
don't
it.
know, what is
A lot of people
the
said that he was Vlad the Impaler.
Impaler.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, not the Impala. The Chevy
No, the
car, but
Impala,
the
like
Impaler.
with the purple interior and the fuzzy dice.
or that deer creature from Africa, the Impala. No, neither.
It is not a chupacabra.
Supposedly he was a knight that defended Transylvania or Romania or one of those goddamn places from.
He was into dark blood rituals, right?
Well, he defended it from the Turks, the Muslim invaders, and apparently when he killed them all, he impaled them. But I guess somebody shot an arrow through his castle window with a letter on it that said he was killed. So the woman he loved jumped to her death. He came back, found out she was dead, and renounced God, drank blood from a chalice, and turned into the monster.
Yeah, what does it
that
have
is-
to do with drinking the blood, though?
Don't know why he drank the blood. He must have
That's
been real
just
sad.
a weird thing.
It
It was a
became
weird thing.
their
Okay.
source of the vampire's life.
Yes.
It was like they could no longer be in the daylight. They were about creatures of the night.
He became
and they drank blood to survive.
Yeah,
Because,
he became the Lord of Darkness, essentially.
Okay.
The
Because-
devil's servant.
yeah, essentially, blood is your life force. So what's more evil than drinking the blood of your vanquished
Eating
victim?
your
that makes
ass.
much sense.
That is definitely more darker.
Yeah, a little bit. Depends.
Yeah, but that's
a little more
sustainable.
tangier.
It is.
A little,
Yeah,
little
because then
more-
you wouldn't have to kill the person; they could keep coming
Yeah.
back to get their ass feasted upon.
Oh, so thralls,
Yeah.
yeah,
thralls.
ass thralls.
ass
A
thralls.
whole dungeon full of ass thralls, and he
I'm
just
so glad I didn't wear the overalls.
he just glides down to the basement at night and just
So-
eats a row of ass.
Right.
and
So,
lives
so
forever.
Margo, when we were discussing before the podcast
Imagine
started,
the noises coming out of that. Oh,
what the podcast was going to be about. Like, we don't really think about ass thralls until we're
Yeah.
in the middle of the podcast.
Yes. Good luck finding the thumbnail for this episode. Happy hunting, Nelson. Happy fucking
Good luck
hunting.
finding the thumb.
Right.
Yeah, you definitely know where the nails are.
Yeah, it's gonna break off in your loaf.
Jesus.
I mean,
It's only because I'm here. You guys only get weird when I'm here.
oh yeah,
Well, yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. But like all fairy tales, like even like the Disney stuff, comes from dark
Yep.
fucking stories. Like
Yeah, the Brothers Grimm. They were way, way darker
I did like the
before
Brothers
they
Grimm.
were retold
They're also super German.
by Disney.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like the Little Mermaid, they were bloodthirsty, like boat people eating.
Oh yeah, sirens.
Yeah,
they'd
sirens.
lured you to your death.
Yeah, they weren't twisting their hair with fucking forks and singing songs to
And,
flounders.
and first of all, how
Look at
horny
this
are
stuff.
fishermen?
Isn't
How
it
horny
neat?
are sailors that they like see it's a fish bottom. Like
Yep.
the top is a woman, but the bottom is
Smells
a fish.
the same.
yeah, you stay 8 months at sea, all right, with nothing but men, all right.
Here
You
we
see
go
the
with playing
first
a sailor
half
again.
woman, you're like, I'm in.
I'd be getting me some cabin boy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't ever even swab this deck, son.
Who's to say you weren't the cabin boy?
Maybe. Yeah. Swab the poop deck.
Oh shit! No, but
Oh.
even
Whoever thought of mermaids? Who even
don't-
came up with that?
A horny sailor.
yeah, it was sailors. They would hallucinate at
From-
sea, right?
Probably.
I believe it's
If you
scurvy.
drink salt water.
It was scurvy
Yeah.
that a lot of
Scurvy.
them
Yep.
were suffering
Vitamin
from.
C
Hydrated.
deficiency.
Lack of vitamin C.
Yeah, so they saw krakens and fucking sirens and mermaids and all types
If
of
Margo
shit.
leans forward, I'm gonna see the kraken.
If I lean backwards, it's gonna happen too.
That's the Cthulhu. If you
Cthulhu. Jesus Christ.
we missed you, Margo.
I know. That's sad. It's worse once the cameras are off.
Oh my God.
I'm not saying anything about it.
Why not?
I mean, what other fucking fucked up fairy tales from our childhood?
Yeah, like what other kind of weird characters?
Oh,
Like there's mermaids and
the one where
Centaurs.
they burned the witch in the oven for the
Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel.
that's
fucking-
a story about
yeah.
kidnapping.
Kidnapping and then murder.
Yeah.
And then murder. They
Well, if you
cooked her
kidnap a
ass
kid, you
alive.
gotta murder
Whereas
it.
the
I
Germans
mean-
say Hansel und Gretel.
Oh yes.
Yeah, und Gretel. That's how it started.
Yeah.
That's how club
I'm,
music
I'm
started.
into
in
that
Germany.
music. Yeah.
I never saw the most recent Hansel and Gretel. I've been wanting to, and I keep
The one with
forgetting.
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah,
Is that
there is
what it
one
is?
with Jeremy
Yeah.
Renner actually.
Jeremy Renner was
That
in
looks
it.
terrifying.
I
It
did-
was all right. I mean, it was fucking.
Yeah, it was kind of campy, right?
Your dog is judging the fuck out of you right now. And
I should bring him in for a second. Hi, Papa.
oh man, that's not
He
the
says,
way we
"Oh,
want
I
to.
have to shit."
Yeah, it was
Is that what he
definitely.
says?
No.
Oh man, if he shits right now on the floor, it'd be like the highlight of my night.
Okay.
Don't worry, I have a bag for you, Margo.
Oh, thanks. He said, "You said dog shit like 10 times,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was just taking direction."
Ian's getting a photo of the dog that's judging. Oh my
He actually accidentally took a photo of your crotch.
Yeah, it was an accident.
No dog in
An
it.
accident. Yeah,
You're welcome. You know I could have sent you that for free, bro.
I know.
Yeah, all right.
Now
I
you
was
judge.
ashamed. I was ashamed. I didn't want to ask.
How many donuts?
I could probably get half a donut on there. You know,
That's sad.
maybe half.
Half?
If I push really hard and mush it. Listen, man, that's
Damn.
why I
No,
have.
Icing or no
You know
icing?
what? Good for you, bro. Good for you. You know,
You know,
I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna
thank
show
you.
support.
Somebody
yeah.
has to.
I could do about 3 on mine.
Like, oh, Jesus God. All right. Well,
It's healthy. It's healthy. Yeah.
is there like anything about your diet you want to tell us? Like a lot of testosterone?
Well, that explains the pubes and the
Yeah.
coffee. And,
Yeah. Well, it explains it on the donuts. It doesn't explain it in your coffee. That's still unexplained. You know, we haven't got Agent Mulder and Scully on it yet. We don't know.
Are you
what-
guys racist because no one's eating the crackers?
yeah. So, oh no, I've been eating the crackers, and
I don't. I just,
That's what she said.
thank you for joining us at this educational podcast
Not
at the Sofa
yet.
Kingdom,
No, not yet.
where meat and pubes has been the #1 topic.
Crackers are just crackers.
Can we just call it
Ed,
meat and
honestly.
You know what? That's the episode.
Meat and
Meat
pubes.
and pubes.
But honestly, Ed, we got this big old plate full of cheese and meat, and like, we're not gonna eat the crackers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, crackers
Yeah.
are weak. That's weak.
Crackers, the weak villain.
Wow. Voldemort's a weak villain. This
Fucking
guy's-
crackers. Voldemort is a
Sound
weak
like this.
villain.
Oh, I saved you.
Did you sneeze?
I saved you. Yes.
Into your own armpit.
Into my own armpit.
Okay.
That's right. Chivalry's not dead yet.
Thank you.
It's just on its way out.
Okay.
Because nobody fucks the nice guy anymore.
That's right. That's right.
And you wonder why Andrew Tate's popular.
Yeah. He's so ugly.
Yeah, he's
What?
got a big mouth, though.
But-
He went from talking regular, like about relationships and masculinity, and then like with each episode, he got progressively like
Because
crazier and
he-
wilder.
He knew
and
what made people
crazier.
follow him. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well, he's the biggest troll anywhere, and people just listen to his stuff as if it's gospel.
Jake
It's
Paul's
true.
like
pretty
he's
big
trolling.
too.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. They're just trolling people. That's all it is. It's just
I mean, the people from Fox News. That's where.
It's playing into the clicks,
yeah.
being more loud, more outspoken, more ridiculous about it. More people kept watching and then spreading it more and just leaning into it. And that's
And
what it comes down to.
Colby Covington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's how he
true.
got paid.
Yeah.
How he got paid.
But there is
Drama.
there is a risk to it, right? Because everybody that takes that lane and starts getting wilder and
Saved you.
wilder. Look what happened to Andrew Tate. He got locked up.
Well, he was
Kobe
also-
Covington.
he was
He
also
got
doing some-
Masvidal in the face. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but he got sucker punched.
yeah. It was
I
good
just don't want to
sucker
take dating advice from anyone who's not happily married for at least like 10 years.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't,
But are
don't
they
tell me
really?
shit if you're still single.
Are they really happily married? Is anybody happily married?
Gay
Yeah,
men.
absolutely.
Amen.
Some gay men, yeah.
Amen. All right.
Yeah.
Because
I'd try it, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
You can do it, bro.
They pick out
You
your
can do
clothes
it.
for
I
you,
know
Yeah.
who
rub your
would be.
back.
I know who would be the perfect guy for you too.
Who'd be the perfect guy for me?
From
You?
Sandman.
Sandman. Oh, the yeah.
See how excited? See how excited you got?
Desire.
Do I know my boy?
Yes, Desire.
Yes.
Desire.
Yeah,
Name's
from the
Desire.
Sandman.
it's a guy, I guess,
I mean,
but
send
like
me-
that was
send
some
me a picture.
confusing makeup. That was some confusing fucking makeup. I didn't know what was happening. I had like a sadness boner. I didn't know what was going on there. I was like,
Is that the only kind?
It's my favorite kind.
Sadness boner. Okay, so this is a portrait of.
That's
That's
a
a
portrait.
guy?
That's a
Hold
portrait.
on,
It is
wait,
a guy.
let me find a better picture here.
Just think how tight his hole is. I mean,
Yeah.
think of how
Looks like
Jesus
David Bowie.
Christ. None of these photos are good.
it does not look like David Bowie.
It kind of does. From the Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna go gay, I'm gonna go that type.
You're gonna
of
go
gay.
Bowie gay?
I'm not gonna go like hairy, strong gay. I'm gonna go like soft.
Yeah, like
I-
Harry Potter gay.
Yeah, like I can fold him up like a pretzel gay.
No
Oh,
bears
you're-
for
yeah,
you.
but you're not a top.
What? What?
She said you're not a top.
I'm not a top.
She said that with utter confidence.
She said that with 100%
I said that with
certainty.
surety.
Yeah.
What?
There
I'm a
was
bottom?
Listen
How
to
can
how
you
high
tell?
your voice is right now. I'm a bottom?
How can you tell? Is it the ponytail?
I could just tell.
yeah.
Oh my god, I'm a bottom.
It's the polo shirts.
That's true.
This motherfucker.
He's like, I hate you, Nelson. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Damn, I'm a bottom. What am I
Trying
gonna
to
do?
advertise for you.
What am I gonna do?
I don't know.
I
you want
mean,
me-
look, enjoy your life, bro. That's it.
I'm a bottom.
Yeah, but look, not everybody can be a top.
I have a weak gag reflex. I can't be a bottom.
People
How
like
do
that.
you know? You know, just curious.
I don't know. Margo, teach me your way.
We'd like to hear a story.
I don't want to hear that story.
It all begins with lol.
You're a part of the story, Margo. So what are you
I'm
talking
not a
about?
part of the story.
Whatever you say, 3 donuts.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I give up.
Nelson, this is
We
good.
essentially talked about nothing.
Well, what?
But
Okay.
I love it. No, I love it.
No, we
I love
talked
it.
about the Mario movie.
Exactly. What me and Ed were
I
trying to
asked you guys
say
what
is go see the
subject,
Mario
and you said
movie. It's
no, we don't
fantastic.
know.
No,
yet.
we just talk about whatever the fuck.
It's
So
worth
fun.
whatever you pay for your
It's
tickets.
fun. Yeah,
It's worth it,
absolutely. Yeah. All right. So talking about
Now where are we going? It's like hitting roulette, random roulette.
trying to bring it back. Trying to bring it back. All right. We
To
see-
where? Where are we coming back to?
I don't know. I just want some crackers.
I was just
There you go. Somebody's eating them.
I was just
There
a
you go.
power
Didn't make a
bottom.
whole little Lunchable.
I do.
I miss
like it this way.
Lunchables.
Look at this. Yeah.
Lunchables, there was a better time.
This is the proper way to eat this, by the way.
Like what?
Just shove it in the back of your throat.
With the cracker.
It's so dry.
You know what, Ian? I'll let you steer the ship. Go for it, man.
Yeah.
What's up? What are we talking about?
Yeah, he
What we
put
talking
crackers in his
He's
mouth.
only saying that
He's
'cause
got
he
a
can't
solid
chew and
minute
swallow
and a
at the same time.
half before he could say anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Old dry ass Ritz
That's
crackers.
all he's gonna sound like for the next minute.
Old dry ass Ritz crackers just shut the show down.
Come on, bro. What's up? What are you talking about?
You still training, Margo?
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
Are you really not? Yeah, I was wondering about that because I saw the picture of you.
I got
I'm-
back into it, but I'm working my way. Into
She
it.
was talking to me.
Oh,
was like,
I apologize.
Wow, hey,
So
whoa,
sorry.
hey, whoa.
mentioned,
No.
I
Hey,
mentioned
here, give us-
Nelson the top.
Yeah.
Nelson's a top?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Don't get upset.
All day, brother.
How is he? Ed, help me out here. What the hell is she?
He was genuinely upset with that.
I just listen. She says it with
You
the
see
fact.
the beard? You see the beard?
She says it with
You
such
see the
certainty.
manliness? I don't match. You see all this shit? That's
Yeah,
man.
look at what he's
That's
wearing.
Man, bro.
Don't say see the beard. All the beard is the
Think a
handle when
woman's
you're
ever
upside
looked
down.
at him?
I mean, it took you 41 years to grow a beard. Come on.
Yeah. What's your excuse, Ian? You still haven't gotten one. What are you laughing at?
I
What
would.
are you-
81 years I couldn't grow.
Margo's got a
Probably
better
not.
beard
I
than
have
you.
a good beard.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she does a handstand.
Yeah.
No, so how's your training going though?
No, good. I'm at a new gym.
What do you think of it?
I am very, very happy there. Part of me wishes that I would have switched sooner, and then part of me thinks, well, everything's about the right timing.
Sure,
So
yeah.
I've learned
Well,
a
shout
lot.
him out. Where you at?
Gracie Baja in Jupiter with Joe
shit.
Scarola.
Very
Okay.
nice, very nice. Yeah, I too started a new gym. Still love all of my older professors. I had an injury, so it took me about a year and a half to really feel
Right.
comfortable enough to get back into it again. But I'm with Thyros Jiu-Jitsu out.
Kelly.
Professor Kelly.
Kelly Smiley Barrington.
And I like her approach.
Whoa,
me.
whoa! You sure he's a top?
Not when Kelly's around.
No, I like her approach to the gym and the way that they're going about it, and I'm liking a new environment. I also feel like something like jujitsu, like you should kind of train with some different professors and get some different tactical skills and ways to go about jujitsu. I think it lends itself to helping develop a game when you become a black belt.
Yeah, diversity is always a good thing.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
most part.
I agree. What? So
Scarola. That sounds Italian.
yeah.
Yeah, from Long Island.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Any connection to Sarah or?
Matt Sarah, yeah.
All right,
Oh.
there you
Yeah,
go.
that's
All
Sarah's
right, there's your
very
lineage.
Belt.
Very cool. Very cool. Eddie, you still training jiu-jitsu?
Man, I'm coming up on almost 6 years now.
Nice.
I had to take a
Jeez.
couple months off for the ribs because
A lot
can't
of
keep
rib injuries
you
lately.
can't keep getting the same injury and just not take the time to just heal it properly.
Yeah.
because it just becomes a constant problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a couple weeks back in, feeling pretty good so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah, that was the same thing with me. Like this injury, most injuries, I was able to I hurt my ribs or, well, I fractured ribs. There was really nothing you could do with a fracture. Dislocated the shoulder, do this, you do that, and you can go back in and still train because there's really nothing more to the injury that can happen per se. But the knee, the tearing of the meniscus, that took a little more time, both physically and mentally for me. I think mentally I had to feel comfortable enough, being honest with myself, to get back on the mat and say, let me try this again. Let me start slow, see how my body feels. And it feels good so far, just taking it one day at a time. But I want to continue my journey with jiu-jitsu, just in a different capacity.
So are you staying off your knees now?
In a
I mean,
real,
I guess
in a
because
real,
he's a top. So
no, but I
he-
am changing my game. I am
Yeah.
changing my jiu-jitsu game because I did like to use my legs because I have long limbs. So my legs I use a lot to
Life.
keep people away and move them around. But just making some adjustments. You wise ass.
One donut. Long legs.
What about you, Ian? What you been into lately?
just I've just been lifting weights.
What a
Nice.
loser.
I know. I don't even know how to fight anymore.
I'm just glad that you guys made it to purple belt before you all quit.
That's
Yeah,
true.
no,
That's
I-
true.
Hey,
Yeah, if
man.
somebody attacked me, I would just belly down, ass up, and just take it, right?
Yeah,
that's
it's
true.
like, you know,
Right,
That
so
is true.
Here it is.
I would
It's
try
all
to
for
I would
you.
try to fuck my way out of the situation.
That would probably
Please
actually-
no.
that would probably actually
Don't.
Or
work.
yes.
Or yes. Or yes.
Because he's a
Depends.
bottom.
Depends.
Because he's a bottom.
Henry Cavill tries to mug me, it's a yes.
See how he went straight to the floor. He didn't even think about it. I'm going straight down.
I'd
ass
bottom.
up, face
I'd bottom
down,
for
ass up.
Henry.
Yeah.
I'd bottom for Henry. Yeah, no
I
problem.
mean, he is Superman.
Yeah, and Geralt of Rivia.
Yeah. What about Captain America?
Chris Evans. That's a toss. I don't know.
He's too pretty.
No, it's just I don't know. Like, what's the other guy?
Chris
Tom Hardy.
Hemsworth.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Okay, yeah.
He's a jujitsu
Yeah.
purple belt?
Blue belt.
Blue belt?
Blue, I think.
Yeah, he's blue.
Blue with 4 stripes, so probably
Yeah,
purple.
no, but-
So he's
and
been
he-
beating everybody.
Yeah,
except for
he's
one
just,
guy.
but he's a big guy, right? He looks like he would be a good, aggressive,
He's probably strong. He's
competitor.
probably strong as shit.
you know? Yeah.
Shorter dude though.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean,
Nothing wrong with that, you know.
Al Bundy was a black belt, so I mean, there's that. I haven't seen any video footage of him rolling. I would love to see that.
I would
though.
love to see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been black belt forever though. So
Yeah,
all
he's
the way back
yeah.
on Married with Children, he was a black belt. So that was
I thought he was
that
training with
was-
the Machados.
That
right?
was all the way back when you couldn't find a bullshit gym
Right.
where you could train at. It was like,
Yeah.
no, you're getting on the mats.
Now
These
you
are
can find
some
'em.
fucking
Yeah.
killers, you know?
I mean, it's just like anything else, right? When Taekwondo first came to, the United States and became a thing, all the schools were really good, and then they start slowly diluting, getting
Yep.
watered down.
Now
and-
you got enough parents bitching, why is my kid getting promoted?
Right.
And they just start making
he
the
sucks.
promotions time-based
Can we-
versus merit-based.
Yeah.
Can we just agree that the jiu-jitsu parents are just the worst? Oh my god.
Some of them can be pretty rough when you watch them watching their kids training or yelling from the sidelines. And
Yeah.
it usually is the parent that doesn't do jujitsu.
It's the one that they don't even know what jiu-jitsu is, and they're just yelling at the ref and the coach. And
I once
Yeah,
paid a
yeah.
kid
What?
to hurt another kid
Can we,
because
should,
I didn't like one kid.
should we clip that?
No,
Should we clip that?
no, you
Leave
leave
it
it
in.
in.
You leave it in. You leave it in. Rightfully so. Was it worth it?
Spoken like a
Oh
true bottom.
my God, was it worth it?
Best $10.
Spoken like a true
Oh
bottom.
my God, yes.
All right, I'm drinking water.
How
Am I
much
getting
did
paid
this
for this?
hit job cost?
$10.
$10. Fuck
But
yeah.
but to the tiny child that I gave it to, it was
It was
yes.
everything.
Yes.
It was everything.
Are we talking about the Catholic Church or?
No, we're not.
No, these kids are safe.
Yeah, these kids are safe. Unlike every altar boy in America.
Fuck, man. How do they still get away with that shit? It's the thing. And I don't like to get political, but how, for all of these fucking years, how are they not all prosecuted and behind bars already? It blows
because
my
the Catholic
fucking
Church always
mind.
does like their own like internal thing, and they just move the priest around.
But that's like saying, okay, we, the Sofa Kingdom Podcast, have our own rules of engagement. So we're allowed to shoot
kinda
people.
do.
He kills somebody, and I will punish him. Thank you, sir. I know
I
you're
did
an
not kill
officer,
anyone. However, I
but-
did pay a child to beat up another child.
Right,
I
right.
admitted to that.
Well,
And
they
so
have-
your punishment should be dictated by me, LLC, Sofa Kingdom. You know what I
they
mean?
have
Like,
they have
it
land
shouldn't
that
work
makes them a
way.
sovereign country.
Yeah.
Right,
So
but,
they
a
just-
lot of these crimes aren't having on side.
I know, but they ship them before they get reported.
Yes.
So at that point, you can't expedite them from there. They
Yeah.
just they can't touch them.
It's still bullshit.
Oh,
It's
it
still-
is.
It's still absolutely.
They put them on the demeter and they sail them out.
Here's what I
That's
understand.
the story of Dracula.
It's so
Now it sounds like an interesting
yeah,
movie.
yeah,
movie,
I
yeah.
watched that movie.
They all deserve to
Drown
die.
them.
There's a priest just running around the building.
Just drown these motherfuckers.
And he flies because he's the son
Yes,
of
Yes.
After
now
you
it
wake
makes
up,
sense.
he's just sucking your cock.
Yeah, now it makes sense why
The Sky
Dracula
Pope.
with wings doesn't fly away.
The sky pope.
Yeah, he's there to kill the priest.
Open a fucking window.
Open a window, kill the sky pope.
Oh, this sounds like a dope plane.
That
That
Yeah.
actually is.
Yeah.
I think we should make this movie.
You know what, man? We have two Sky Pope or Meat and what was the other name of the podcast? Meat and Things.
We went too fast. I don't even remember.
Now I'm thinking is meat flaps.
Meat
Sorry, it's just
sunbathing fupa.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but
where did
you-
the sunbathing
yeah.
come in? That was just off the top of your head, wasn't it?
Well, I guess if it's gonna be a
Is that like
fupa,
something you've been thinking about for a long time and just wanted to say to me?
well, if you got a fupa, you might as well sun it.
Yeah, absolutely. You
Yeah.
have to sun it. It's
You
the
gotta
right
kind
thing
of
to
lay.
do.
You gotta kind of lay it like like a reverse trim
Yeah.
Dellenberg.
It is
ham.
blood sucking.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
you do have to sun it.
Blood sucking fupa.
Yeah.
A
Wow.
fupacabra.
So what?
Okay, that's the new title.
Fupacabra. Yeah, Fupacabra. Fupacabra. Yes.
Fupacabra.
Yeah, also the name of a band.
Yes.
Also the name of a band.
That's the name of our death. That's the name of our death metal man.
Oh,
Fupacabra.
perfect.
Fupacabra. Yes. Yes. It'll be the three of us and Eddie with lights.
Eddie looks like a bassist.
What sound does
No,
a fupa make?
Eddie's a drummer. Eddie looks like he would be
I
a
actually
drummer.
did used to play bass.
Yeah.
I was about to say Eddie's a
All right,
bassist.
so then who's playing the
You
drum?
would be the bassist
Margo-
in a band.
No.
Can you imagine going on a Tinder date? That's how you
I'm
introduce
the bassist for the
the
band.
bassist for
Fupacabra.
Fupacabra.
So you're the bassist for the Fupacabra.
Margo's the drummer. No,
she-
you're the lead
no,
singer.
she's
You're
the
singer.
teabagger.
I'm the singer,
She's
for
the
sure.
female
teabag.
vocalist.
She
Yeah.
plays the teabag.
My place.
I mean the triangle. The triangle.
I guess
It's
that,
a triangle. Ting.
That's usually how you end up in it.
well, one of us has to be drummer. and
What do
guitar.
you call not the maraca, the
Tambourine.
tambourine. Tambourine girl. All right.
There is not a
All right, so
tambourine
we-
in our
They should have a death metal band
Oh
with a
God!
tambourine.
It's
Why
not
why
a
do they
death
not?
metal band with a tambourine. You need it. So we got
What do you mean you need
Bass.
it? Where is it?
I thought you
Tambourine,
meant
death
the
metal.
fuck, what's the Irish the
Bagpipe.
Bagpipe.
It's Scottish.
So
Scottish.
this is
Sorry.
a Scottish death metal
Who
band.
cares?
All
It's
right.
not a Scottish. I'm out. I'm out.
No, you can't be
know you're
honest.
out.
I'm out.
We
You're
know
the
you're
lead
out.
singer. You got the ponytail.
I'm not the lead singer.
You
She's
are
the
the
lead
lead
singer.
lead singer.
No.
He's the guitarist.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Gay
all right.
But I can only play from the bottom.
With assless chaps on.
That's true.
Listen, I'm not going to be
Are
sacrificed.
there any chaps that aren't assless?
Yeah, technically all chaps are assless.
Okay, so there
All
we
right,
go.
we're not playing near any churches.
I mean, we would play for a sold out crowd if we did.
You're an adult. They're not going to care.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Churches aren't interested
Some
until
old Irish priest. Bring out
mean-
the guy with the ponytail.
So by default, I'm the drummer. God damn it.
yeah. You got it. You know.
Fuck it, I'm playing bongos.
You can put your knee brace on.
I'm bongos.
We'll get you some
metal
crackers.
band with
That's
bongos.
what
Yeah,
keeps
come on.
making it less and less metal every time he speaks.
I know. Now we have a tambourine.
And
We have a tambourine and
Tambourine,
bongos.
bongos.
We're like a mariachi band. The Fupacabra mariachi band. It's fine.
Although that is a great name for a mariachi band. Fupacabra.
Fupacabras.
Chupacabra's not Mexican.
Jesus.
Isn't it both
Christ.
though? Like,
What?
the chupacabra has been sighted in Mexico too, though.
Yeah, but you know,
A chupacabra is just like
it's
usually
Latin
a
America.
no, I mean what it really is a coyote that has mange.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what they
Which could be
determined that it
anywhere.
was. It basically there was a lot of lore around cattle having the blood sucked out of them or mutilated and things like that
Which would be a
in
coyote.
Latin countries, and that's why they were making this.
Why did
thing
they
to
assume
be
that it
the
was this
chupacabra?
fictitious creature that?
You know, a lot of places did it. Look, even New Jersey, the Jersey Devil. You've got the
Jersey Devil,
chupacabra. You got Bigfoot, the Yeti. It's all around the world.
Skunk ape.
Mom.
The skunk ape.
Yep.
How dare you? you said that, and then I said skunk ape.
And
I set my mother up.
thank you for joining us at the Sofa Kingdom
My
Podcast.
mom's not a skunk ape. I love you, mom. Oh, she listens to the podcast. No.
Ian calls his
No.
mom a
She
skunk
does.
ape.
She does. She often comments on YouTube
Yes,
as
she's
well.
My mother's a
Lovely
beautiful
lady.
woman. She's not
She
a
is a
skunk ape.
lovely, lovely
Hi,
woman.
Mom.
How dare you, Ian?
You're not a skunk ape, mom.
How dare you, Ian?
I miss you, mom.
Ian, tell us where they can find Margo,
On the top.
and where can you find Ian, Margo?
On the bottom. God, I learned something this episode.
Oh man, that
I
was
learned
so
something.
good. I'm glad you
This
liked
was
it. You know what?
educational.
On the top, on the bottom. That was a beautiful way to.
I still don't know how she can just look and tell. She looks right now and always top.
I don't even have to look. I just feel.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
It's a vibe you give
Oh.
off. It's
Yeah.
a vibe you give
Oh.
off. Yeah.
And the way you say, "Oh."
Skunk ape.
Skunk ape.
Skunk ape.
Skunk ape's the top. He's definitely the top.
Watch out for the Fupacabras playing in May.
I do think we should explore that. We should explore
That's
that.
genius. That's definitely the name of the episode.
that should be our first shirt.
Cabra?
Fupacabras.
But can you see my